General, General Penitentiary, Penitentiary, General, Penitentiary, Penitentiary. Oh, oh. Yeah, man, that's Black Uru, you know. Also one of the great fights of Mr. Michael Rose. You understand? These songs have meaning. Hello, folks, how are you? Welcome back to another edition of the Chronic Pain Show. My name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain Unit Demon. How is everyone on a Sunday in November? A Sunday in November, you know what I mean? They said November is, the month to grow your beard. Actually, November 28th, but November is the month for people to grow their beard because of certain organization and donations as well. So kudos to the organization, and I hope I could grow my beard, in your support. All right, much love and support to you guys because I have to support all the organizations out there that are doing well, and for all the right purpose and the right reasons. So yes, folks, how is everyone doing today on a Sunday? All right, let me know how you feel, how your day was. But before you do all those things, I also want you to comment, give me a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and just be true to yourself once you come into this chat room or when I just drop videos and you leave your comments. All right, just keep the respect, at a level. Show respect for all the people, all the folks, that around us, and I think with that, we could be more at ease with ourselves and more understanding. So yes, my folks, November 28th, all right? This Sunday after Thanksgiving. How is everyone doing? Are we still eating leftovers? Because I know I am. Are you still eating leftovers? Because after all this big cooking, prior to Thursday, Friday, because Friday's a big shopping day. So, we leave all the food in the house and people will go out and go shopping. I didn't do that, because I shop online because I can't really stand the crowd because of my situation. I can't really walk around too much because of my chronic pain condition. But I also enjoy my life as well. So guys, no sympathy, okay? Please. I enjoy my life. But anyway, for the ones who go out to get the great sales, I hope you guys, succeed in what you went out for. And for the ones who stay home, watch football, and enjoy yourself, kudos to you. But yes, guys, I just want to touch base on, a lot of little things that's going on around us. First of all, thumbs up, show me some love, subscribe to the channel. Chronic Pain Eater Demon is here to you guys, here to stay. I always say, I do current news. I talk about chronic pain, and I'm trying to also branch off in different entities in this genre, because soon we're going to have the omniverse, and now we have the metaverse, coming at us. So we have to, make sure we get our content clean, efficient, and ready for all these networks. We have to be smart about all of this because, you're looking at your future. So be smart about your future, young folks. How you give these contents, how you present these contents, and, show other people that, what, it's not hard to be done. You just have to have the right content, believe in yourself and what you stand for and your platform, and you will elevate. It might go slowly, but guess what happened? Just look at a building with 110 floors. Some of these floors people have never been on because they're secret floors. But the ones who've been on those floors know those floors. But eventually, you'll kick those doors down and be on those floors. As long as you keep your content real and be true to your fans, be true to your subscribers, and show love as well. And don't be afraid to give back in your community and try to make a better place and try to make the best out of everything so you can show the younger generation that you can make a change. Not all young generation, but for the ones who are doing dubious things without understanding, I think some of those things are psychological issue, but that's just my opinion, you know. Well, yes, guys, let's just move forward, fast speed. Yesterday I did a interview. I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you haven't, check it out on YouTube. I did an interview with Double R yesterday. Rick Rock, Double R. I did an interview with him yesterday, and the interview went well. Very humble young man. Is poised, what he stands for, and also his ambition and his goals that he's striving for. So I tell you, I took a lot of things from that interview because, even within myself, he had me start thinking about myself and the way I structure me and my life. So that was a great interview, guys. I don't know if you guys saw it as yet, but if not, check it out on YouTube. Chronic Pain, Demon. My interview with Double R, Rick Rock. You see what I'm saying? Because this young man is, making waves, and you can find his music, around, the internet, places where he launched it, and show your love and show your support, for this artist because he's no nonsense, and now he's getting the ear from a lot of different selectors, a lot of different sound players. That's what we call them in the Jamaican neighborhood. I mean, I was born Jamaican, raised up in New York and New Jersey, most of New Jersey, So yeah, so I'm a big fan of reggae music. That's just me. I don't know about you guys, but I love all musics because I'm also a big fan of classical music. And so yeah, I'm very diverse when I come onto the music. I don't look at yeah, I'm a big fan of all music. You know what I mean? Depends on how it was presented to me. So yes, guys, show your love on a Sunday. Don't forget once you come in, give me a thumbs up. You know, um, I also have super chat. Don't be afraid to hit me a super chat. If you like my content and what I stand for. And I have all these other things where you guys could do as a member of the channel and all these things. But you will see those things and see those perks, down below in the description box. So don't be afraid, to check me out, see what I'm all about, and make your decisions from there. Because today we have to have this kind of real conversation, each and every one about ourselves, our family, our faith, our friends, and see where we're going short and where we make sense within our life. Because I think that way it's easier for us to make a selection when you get further on in your life where you want to be and who you want to be around. Because you have to be selective. I learned that from a younger age in life. Learn to be selective. And once you're selective, man, some people might not like it, but so be it. Always keep your swag and stay selective, because you make less mistakes that way. And don't be afraid to say, listen, I'm a leader, not a follower. Don't be afraid to say I'm a leader. Okay, all right, because we need a lot more leaders around us instead of having these thousands of followers on a daily basis, millions of followers. So we need more leaders around us. So please, guys, some of us, try to be more leaders instead of followers, and make this thing real. Because YouTube is a big platform for everyone to come in and state their opinion. Whoever want to follow up their aspirations in YouTube, if you want to be a YouTuber, or if you just want to be a person that just drop one video and just say your piece, it's all good. But for the ones who are here or are trying to patronize and do better journalism, you have to give us the hats off on how we're trying to construct this thing, because so for a lot of us we didn't even go to college. We're just trying to make it work and present you great content. And I think on YouTube people are doing great, as far as content is concerned. It's like an 80-20. 80% of it is great, and then the 20%, which is in the trash box. But hey, to me that's a score, because anytime you go up in the market or stop marketing your 80-20, you pretty much you succeed, in your plans, in your dreams, in your aspirations. You know what I mean? So young people, use this tool to the best of your advantage. Because when I was younger, this wasn't open to me. No, it is. In my age, I'm at a certain age, but at the same time, I am trying to take advantage of what's presented to me, and show and also give back. and also let people educate themselves by me speaking about what I've been through, with chronic pain, all the surgeries, all the spinal fusions, all the nerve blocks, all the epidurals. Because, sometimes, you have to say to yourself, is it worth it for me to have them, stick a needle in my spine when I could do alternative medicine and make myself better and feel better? Because the risk is less. But when you don't know and you lack of those knowledges, then you become a guinea pig because you say yes to every and anything. We've all been there. But once you learn and understand, you say, okay, all right, I'm balancing, so I know when to say yes or know when to say no. Because your life is your life. And all y'all know that. You know what I mean? So my friends out there in chronic pain, I hope you guys are doing fine on a Sunday, November 28th, the first Sunday after Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a blast, with family and friends. But sadly, guys, I saw so much stuff on the news this weekend that, caught my eye, especially this morning. A lot of these shootings in the malls and around family, guys, these are stupid. Please stop it. If you have a situation with your ex or whatever, man, just see a therapist or whatever. But you ain't got to take control in your own hands and try to be the judge, the jury. You know what I mean? And also the convictor. So and also lay out the punishment. Leave that to the man above, man. Be smarter, be wiser. Especially if you have kids. Be more wiser. Stay more optimistic. Because you have to understand, there's not just one woman in this world. There are millions of women. And you never know who you're going to really fall in love with. That really makes you and make you feel, and also give you that change within yourself. Because sometimes you get married to certain people, and a part of you stay locked down until you exercise, that part of your brain and yourself. You realize, listen, I have more to offer than I thought. Because we do have a lot of dream killers in this world. We call them dream killers. But sometimes they might not do it by purpose. But hey, they still kill your dreams and your aspirations until you get out of that box and that funk. You get to realize you have more to offer to this world, to this land, and to the beauty of people, and also to love. And that makes a lot of sense, guys. Sometimes we have to step out of that comfort zone because there's a lot of things going around us that's so negative. But you learn from the negative, and you also learn from the positive, and it makes you become a better person, make better choices, make better selections. Same thing, you know. Good over evil. You know what I mean? But when you go into the courthouse, this is the scale. This is the good scale, right? At the bottom. And this is the evil scale right here. So in the court system, the scale is already unbalanced. So the odds is already against us, when it comes on to good over evil. It's already unbalanced. So we have to work twice as hard to push it up to balance it or even move just a little bit, above it. So just remember, good over evil. We could do it. We can do it. A lot of people have done it. A lot of sacrifices have been made so we could live this way. So people don't take it for granted. Work with it. Try to become better at it and do better with it and set better examples. Because we're all going to make mistakes, of course. But it's how you bounce back from the mistakes and admit that, you know what, I made a shitty mistake. Because life is not perfect. So you learn from that mistake and you just bounce on and move back, move forward. And I think people will understand and respect you more for that because you acknowledge that, you know what, that was really effed up. So let me move on and do forward and do better. Because that moment, I was caught in that moment. You know what I mean? So we have to learn how to not speak on impulse sometimes. Just gather your thoughts, think about it, brainstorm before you even put it on paper. Because a lot of things you really can't take back once you say it. You can't retrieve it from the social media or the internet. No matter how you delete it, you still can't retrieve it because it's still sitting somewhere. It's still sitting somewhere. So we have to know how we go about allocating ourselves, the decisions that we make, the choices that we make, and the words that we say, on these platforms. Because chronic pain need a demon, I tell you, I'm here to support all my friends around this world that are going through chronic pain, and because I've been through it and I'm still going through it, I think this platform is very important to myself and to also my listeners, my followers, my subscribers. So I really can't fail them in any aspect. I have to stay on this track, stay on this journey, and show my friends that, you know what, I believe in what I believe in, and I stand for what I stand for. So, folks, don't forget to like and share. Give me a thumbs up. All right, when you come into the listen to Chronic Pain. All right, please give me a thumbs up. It won't hurt. You know what I mean? Let's be nice. So yes, folks. I hope everyone had a blast. I hope a lot of people find some good sales. With this Thanksgiving weekend, and looking forward to a better Christmas, because 11 and a half months ago, or 11 and more than a half months ago, we were pretty much confined, in a funk, with no way of, looking forward to the future, because there were so many uncertainties at those times. So people were undecisive when it comes down to vacations, graduations, weddings, all these things, all the above that excites family. But now at least people could make preparation, in 2021, because I think, in my opinion, the results, are pretty, stabilizing. I know we have these new uprisings, of the African variant, and a lot of states are seeing certain spikes in the virus. But you have to understand, a lot of people took their vaccines. So quite frankly, maybe the vaccine is fighting off, what bring forth upon us, in this late stage. Who knows? I try to protect myself as far as the vaccines are concerned, because to me it's an extra layer of protection. And because I have grandkids and I have also other family members who personally I know I wouldn't want to be infected because of me and my carelessness, I took that, into my own consideration and made that decision. So it's all about a personal decision, and hey guys, don't be afraid to sometimes make certain personal decisions. A lot of people might not agree with you, but in the long run they'll understand you. So don't be afraid to make certain decisions, not off impulse, but you think about it and you see where it's way in your life, in your journey, in your society, in your belief, and then you move on from that. So yes, guys, on a Sunday, November 28th, Chronic Pain coming at you guys, with a video, and I have to say, respect to a lot of people that I listen to, on the YouTube platforms that made me a better YouTuber. People like Star. Remember Star and Buckwild from New York? I've been listening to Star since I was very young. You know what I mean? And all what he's been through, his ups and downs. Not many downs, his ups, because Star is a very intellectual person. I listen to him a lot. I might not believe in everything that he says, but it makes so much sense that you have to stay intrigued and in tune to his channel. I respect to you, Star. Much love to you. And for all these other people out there that are doing great, this other young man that he's always on the Star Show as a guest. He have his own channel and he's doing great. Florida Boy J, I'm talking about you. You're awesome with what you do, man. Your content is crisp and clear. And for a young audience, if you haven't heard about Florida Boy J, just go ahead and listen to Florida Boy J. He bring you the smoke. You know what I mean? Florida Boy J stand up, and he stand firm on what he believe in, and also his receipts. So check him out. There's a lot of other great YouTubers out there that I patronize. The ones that does stocks as well, the ones that talk about innovations, changing the world, make this place a better place. I listen to a lot of great podcasts, and I'm telling you, a lot of them are very uplifting, because sometimes if you want to really find the real nitty gritty, you have to dig deep, within the social media area, to find the real positive, because the negative, is like a blanket over the positive, and that blanket is so thick, you have to work your way through it. And it's a shame. But you can find the positive in that. We just have to work and keep working harder. Change people's ways of thinking, their mentality, their approach, their goals. All these things could be so much better in a person's life that they could see a more vivid view of what it is to be a person that could live to see a certain age. Because some of these young people are living to 25, 21, 18, 19, and you think it's cool. No, it's not cool. You know when it's cool? When you're 65, when you're 50, when you're moving forward. I know, you know what? I don't have to look over my shoulder because, I live my life. Yes, I made certain mistakes, but I tried to correct them in the best way, on the best of my ability. So I don't need to look over my shoulder. I'm just trying to live the best of my life at this moment. And it's a beautiful thing. But I don't understand for some of these young people, they don't think about the past, as far as, when I pass a certain age. And that is so staggering. You have a lot of young people that think about future, but we have also a lot that doesn't really think about future. And if you think I'm kidding, look at the rate of the young people who are getting thrown in jail, being incarcerated, and also the young ones who are, involved in, criminal organizations. You know, it's very staggering. So if you kill out all your male parts, your male counterparts, what are you going to leave in this world? Pretty much. What are you asking for? Because I really don't know your agenda. I really don't know. What's your agenda? You have to have an agenda. Why you keep doing what you're doing? You have to. What's your agenda? Let me know down below. Don't be afraid to comment. Leave your true feelings, your comment down below. Let me know what's your agenda. Can you make this world a better place by what you're doing? In my opinion, absolutely not. So change your ways of thinking, the way you approach life, and do better because you can. Because you've seen it done before, so I'm sure you can. And don't follow. Sometimes you have to be a leader. It's okay. It's okay. Because that's when you really know the real ones. When you stand up for what you believe in and becomes a leader. That's when you see the real ones that follows you. So don't be afraid and don't look at certain channels or other people and say, you know what, he's not getting much followers, or he's not getting, what this man is getting. But listen, it's not about what you see in front of you, the number, because that's a number that they use to fool you. It's also about how people watch your videos. The time they spend to watch your videos is more important than the views that you get when it comes on to finance. Okay? The time a person spent on your video worth more than the amount of views that you get. Because when it comes on to finance, that's pretty much how it works. The analytics, the content, the algorithm, those are the things that really make sense in the YouTube world, the metaverse, the omniverse, for years to come. That's why they gravitate to these things. Because you never know who's going to be the next who. But we have to do better, and we have to keep trying. And you have to be yourself as well. Don't be like the next person, because there's no need. Because you already have it from here. Just be yourself. Walk in your own shadows. Don't be afraid to step in your own shadows. Because I've been doing that since I was 17. Walking my own shadows. I taught a lot of people how to construct their lives. How to invest in their lives. But little did I know at the time, I was more advanced than them. I just thought I was just doing, and I know, but I didn't know I was more advanced. But I was advanced. And something was just sticking me like, listen, you know how to do better, you know what to do. But because of the love and the respect you have for other people, sometimes that slows you down, Because we didn't have these smartphones, this, to that, we work off beepers and, God knows what, and that's how we socialize, until we could call somebody on this big phone, ridiculous phone, or the Motorola flip phone, There's no conversation coming up on that phone. You just call and I remember when I was a youngster, man, I used to walk with a lot of quarters. A lot of you young folks don't even remember that or don't even know what that means. because when a person pays you on a beeper, you have to have quarters to make that call back. Okay, you don't want to call collect. Because these collect calls were more expensive than when you drop a quarter in the machine. So I used to have a lot of quarters in my cars. So make sure whenever I get a page, I could just stop at any payphone and make my call. And that was another thing. Everywhere you go, every block used to be like 3, 4 payphones. In my day in Brooklyn, New Jersey as well. In my days, I should say, payphones was everywhere. To the point where people were like just breaking into those phones, grab the money collector, and they get tons of change. So you used to have people out there. I'm not saying they were crackheads. Allegedly, people were just doing ridiculous things at the time. You break into a payphone and grab the collection thing, you probably get you a couple of $100 or whatever. Petty crime. But then I saw things escalate to where people don't respect human life anymore. And it started out where I started following the death of Biggie Small, Tupac, Grandmaster Jay, and I said to myself, I mean, look at all the beautiful work these guys bring forth to us. Tupac and Dr. Dre, California, we know how to party, keep it rocking. And then we have Snoop Dogg, in the early '90s, murder. Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder. Trust me, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, my respect for that. So yeah. So how could you hate and see things happen to these guys? I don't understand it. And then we have the great Biggie Smalls. Ah, who's knocking at my door at 4:30 in the morning and crack of dawn and wipe the tears out of my eye. Wow. Talk about these guys, man. Pioneer. Tribe Called Quest. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it. Yes, I gotta get it. Why did Tribe Called Quest have to go get his wallet? Because back in those days, all your information just sits in your wallet. Because we didn't have smartphones. So all the girls' phone numbers, if you don't have it in a little black book, everything is written on the card. Everything is in that wallet. So that's why when Tribe Called Quest said I left my wallet in El Segundo, I gotta get it. Yes, I gotta get it. Then we have Mr. LL Cool J, Grandmaster. I'm telling you. He handled his business. You know what I mean? Slick Rick, Marley Marl. Those guys handled their business, and it wasn't about crime or anything. And I know they had competition in their days, but they settled that. You remember LL Bottle? I think it was with Big Daddy Kane. Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said, knock you out. We gotta come back to that, man, because that was so much fun. Don't call it a comeback. Those days were fun, man. So we gotta come back to those days, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, you know what I mean? Of course, the General, Mr. Nas, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? The great pioneers from New York and also around this country. There was one guy in California. He passed away now, Warren G. Not Warren, is it Warren G? I'm not sure. I don't think it's Warren G. Let me just be clear. Warren G is still with Snoop and them. But he always sings on these tracks, Oh, Nate Dogg. Respect to you, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace. Nate Dogg was the shit, in my opinion. Because Nate Dogg laid down on these tracks. He never chose sides, he just laid the tracks down. And that's why Snoop Dogg and all those guys love him so much. Then, you have all these other guys that were breeded, lately. Like you have The Game, who comes in very strong. And then we have this Caucasian man that I love so much lyrically, Eminem. Was also another beautiful, and still is another beautiful lyricist. I wish I could see Eminem and Jay-Z clash. Because Eminem is nothing to joke with, man. Nothing to joke with. Nothing to joke with. We had the Wu-Tang Clan, crazy. Crazy. And before he passed away from the Wu-Tang Clan. This fellow that I love his music so much. He did a special with Mariah, a compilation, and that was a beautiful compilation, and I tell you, he will be still missed. It's been years, but he's still missed. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. You know, Mob Deep, Prodigy, all these guys were nothing to mess with. 50 Cent come along, and right now he's a great businessman or doing magnificent things. Hats off to you, 50. I respect what you do, and keep doing what you're doing because, you're shedding light and you're also bringing us great entertainment in this world. Who else I forgot? I want to make sure I show respect to all the pioneers. Star, I can't forget you. Once again, respect to you. You know, Gully TV, Gully TV. Respect to you, my brother. Much love to you. You're a real journalist. I'm trying to be like you guys. Star as well. Star is the main focus right now because Star is the oh, should I say no? Star is the he's the ish because I remember when Star signed that $1 million contract. I think it was like 20 mil or some stuff like that in New York, and Star was going at Howard Stern's neck. Howard Stern is huge in New York, so Star took on the biggest challenge in New York at his time and said, "I'm going to come for your neck." He had white girl Eileen, he had Buck Wild on there, and he had this guy from Connecticut. And I'm telling you, that was one of the greatest hip hop show collab in New York history, because Star was going at Hot 97, he was going at Howard Stern's, he was going at the biggest and the biggest and the biggest in New York. He was challenging everybody, and they looked at him like, man, this guy's crazy. He wasn't crazy. He said, listen, I'm going to challenge you, and I'm going to get my ratings to where I want it to be. He just be himself. But a lot of people didn't really understand that. But look at Star today. He's a brand. From what foundation he put down. So Florida boy Jay, you learn from a good soldier, a retired soldier in certain ways, because I'm still learning from that soldier as well. So respect to y'all, man. Who do I forget? Who do I forget? Oh yeah, guys, don't forget about the interview that I had last night with Double R. Rick Rock, Double R Pine News, Orlando, stand up. Check out the interview. Check out his music, on all the platform that they have it. Show him support, show him some love. Because guys, tell a friend to tell a friend, chronic pain is here to stay. I'm very humble, very ambitious, and I'm just trying to do my best. So before I go, I always say, who feels it, knows it. Peace on a Sunday. I'll see you next time. All right? Peace.